wanted to tell y'all about this story with this gentleman that I met. Well, I said guy. I'm not really gonna say a gentleman because I thought he was a gentleman. But I just thought I'd share this story with you all. I met this guy years ago. This guy been trying to talk to me for over 30 some years, right? Remind you, during our youth years in the 20s, he and I had involvement. But he was playing games. So I decided to cut him off, right? I stopped talking to him. I stopped talking to him for many, many, many years, probably like close to 20 years. So I'm going to say 20, maybe 20 something years. So I decided that, I wasn't going to have any involvement with him anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that I would actually one day just start back accepting his phone calls. Because remind you, when he was calling and blowing up my phone, I wouldn't pick up. I didn't want to have nothing else to do with him. I stopped talking to him, and he just kept trying and kept trying and kept trying, calling me throughout the years on Facebook and everything. So one day, um, he decided that, you know, he was going to invite me over. He invited me over to his place, which I remember him staying there, with his mother. And come to find out, his mother had moved and he was just staying there by himself, from what I understood. And all of a sudden, this particular time, once he invited me over there, I noticed that there were things in the home that remind me of a woman. So, long story short, we had been conversating and going out, and like I said, seeing each other. He called himself courting me or whatever. But he didn't tell me that he had a female in his life. I found out through calling him one particular day on his home phone, and a female answered, you know. And I asked to speak to him and everything, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, he never told me anything about this female. So I guess throughout the years of me deciding, okay, I'm just going to start back communicating with him, you know, he later on came out and told me. So, like I said, that was the reason why I really shut him off. But once we start back communicating and everything, I thought he would have been on his P's and Q's, but he would still seem to be playing little games or whatever. But I'm bringing this up because recently, after I've been communicating with the same guy, we weren't like, involved or anything, but he been trying to keep in contact with me for some apparent reason. But it don't seem like he want to try to man up and really try to be that man in my life. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see how things go. He decided yesterday that he was gonna tell me that he was gonna try to stop by my home and visit me. I'm like, okay. He gave me a specific time. He said, well, I'm gonna go. I wanted to go fishing. I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, when I come up that way, I'll give you a call. I'm like, all right, that's fine. So we end the conversation and everything. But before we got ready to end the conversation, I was like, yeah, come see about your girl or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Throw me about 100 or two, you know what I'm saying? Of coins, which, I mean, money, money. I ain't talking about no little 50 cents, no dollars or nothing like that. I'm like, bring me at least like probably like $200, 100 something, $200 or whatever. And he was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Don't y'all know I ain't heard nothing else from him? You know what I'm saying? Last night when he said he was going to see about coming up this way. So I'm like saying to myself, them little $100 or $200 must made him back off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no little $100 or $200 woman, okay? You know, I'm grown. I got bills. I got grandkids, and I don't have time for a person to be wasting, time in my life. So that's why I said, bring me about 100 or $200. I figured he was gonna bag out, and he wasn't gonna call. He didn't call. He didn't show up. He didn't do nothing. Now watch and see. by being the weekend, he gonna start back calling. You know what I'm saying? So that makes me feel like he probably was actually going to probably see some female. But he gonna tell me some kind of lie or some kind of excuse. Even if he couldn't make it, or even if he didn't have the funds to do so, he still could have called, even if he didn't come by. I ain't heard that from him. But I'm not the type to chase sex, okay? I don't do that. I grew up long, long, long time ago, and I've dated men that was old enough to be his daddy, or should I say his granddaddy. But anywho, I just wanted to actually get y'all opinion on something. Do y'all think that the money ran him away? Because I asked him to bring me $100 or $200. I knew he was going to back off when money come about. If you want to get rid of a man, that's the easiest way. Trust and believe that. You know what I'm saying? And not every man, but you know what I'm saying? I'm saying those that really be playing games that ain't trying to really do nothing but waste your time. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing, babies? But yeah, I just thought I wanted to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't date. I decided to actually allow this person back into my life by communicating with me. Only communicating. It never know how things may go, years later, if he have his priorities together and he decide that he actually want to be that man, baby, all he got to do is be that man and be a provider and a protector and etc. But instead, he's still up to them same little games, y'all. So guess what? I'm gonna be up to them big time games of, if you ain't trying to do nothing and be serious in my life and take care of no responsibilities, baby, you can keep on stepping. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I just wanted to give y'all that little, insight as to what was going on recently. I'm not gonna call no names, okay? But those of you that don't, decide to, man up in a woman's life after she give you so many chances of proving yourself, just keep on stepping. Don't even waste your time. And ladies, when men do stuff like that, you go up instead of down. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm.